Al, practice today, how'd it go?
Good. Good tempo. Good speed. Got a lot done. Ready to go.
We were out here, didn't see Aquadin Muhammad. Is anything up with him? Where
he's got something on campus that he's dealing with right now, and it's personal in nature. So we'll have him back here by fighting class right now.
Okay. So you expect him to play in the opener?
Absolutely. Yep.
Talk a little bit about Cornell there and where he's at, Coach, because he's
doing good. He's doing great. He's had a good camp, making a lot of big plays. Smart, unselfish, runs to the ball really well, and doing a good job.
That cornerback position as a whole, just the competition every day.
Yeah, I mean, that's. I think a lot of guys are getting used to just competing and not worrying about the net result or the end result. They're just trying to get better, and obviously our team will get better if we keep doing that. So we have a group of guys there, certainly 5 that will rotate in the game, and a lot of guys fighting for that nickel spot too.
Still got a couple practices left, obviously. Where do you expect Michael Weiss to be? At that point.
Yeah, again, that's a great question for Michael. I mean, he's just got to keep getting in shape. He's got to keep losing weight, keep doing all the things he needs to do in terms of his conditioning. We're going to keep pushing him, trying to get him to have stamina and endurance. But he's got to continue to make the sacrifices and be disciplined, and I'm confident he will.
Has he come along like you've wanted him to?
Well, I mean, clearly he had a setback, with his Achilles that put him behind the 8 ball. And is he coming on now? Yeah, he's coming on now. But so are Calvin and Cortell. So it's a good competition there. I'm anxious to see Mike continue to make the progress he's making. There's no question about it.
What did Cortell do to jump up there?
Just been playing really well, playing really good football. He got in great shape this summer, lost a lot of weight, got stronger, got in condition. Knows his playbook. I'll give you a great example. He goes down there yesterday to the scout team because he's not on the nickel package. He goes down there and is trying to get better, trying to disrupt our first team offense, and he did a good job doing it. And he sees every play on the field as an opportunity to improve and develop good habits, and it's translating into his performance, which is great.
With Ryan Williams, I know he's obviously working his way back. Is he technically cleared for contact yet, or not? Even not yet.
He's clear to progress. What he's confident with. But to say he's ready for a middle dog, blitz at him, or the ability to step up with somebody coming at him. Those are all things that have to be determined by the doctor. There's no question about it. So he's making progress. We're pleased with how he's progressing. But at the end of the day, it's going to be a medical decision, and a decision that Ryan has to make in conjunction with the medical staff, our training staff, and his family.
Al, what does Pentress mean in this program? Have a guy that can walk on, earn his scholarship 2 years in a row, and it's the example that he can set for.
Yeah, I think if you look at him, look at the 5 things that we're trying to be as a team this year. He's focused, he's unselfish, he's accountable, he's a guy that communicates on a regular basis, and he's just a guy that does all the little things that you want him to do. He's played safety in this camp. He's played linebacker in this camp. Now he's back at safety. He's a starter on a couple special teams units. So he's doing a great job, and he's a good leader for us too.
Was today like the big special teams day? I mean, did you?
Yeah, we had a lot of special teams this morning.
Any idea yet on punts or kickoffs?
No. We're just letting them play it out. Just keep competing. Again, we're too far out right now to have anybody stop competing. I think we got to see who wants it. Who's going to stay in that process and keep it forward.
Just kind of knowing the depth and the talent that you had in the return game. How do you play that? Is it still too early to know kind of who's going to get most of the burn there? Or?
Well, we'll just see who handles the balls best here in the last 3 practices. See what their workload is at their other positions, and then divide it from there. So I mean, we have some guys that can do it, and we've had some young guys that have stepped up. So it's a good problem to have, and we'll let it sort out this week.
Did Duke fight you at all to stay on special teams? Obviously,
I think Duke he'll do anything we ask him to do. So he'll be ready to go. I don't have him in the plans technically in the beginning, he'll be ready to go. But you know, Corn and Artie and Phillip, Stacy, Brax, all those guys are definitely guys that will probably show up in the game at some point.
I know you touched on Malcolm, just kind of his changes and how different he is now he's completely healthy. I mean, what have you seen just back from him through camp and the first week?
I mean, Malcolm was close to 200 pounds a year ago. He's 189 right now. So it was really tough for him to lose that weight that he put on. And it looks different now. You know, his lean, muscle mass, his lean body mass is so much better than it was. He's quicker right now. His endurance and stamina is better. So not only was he coming off an injury, but he had an injury that was nagging him down the stretch in November and December. And so he had to get surgery, get fixed up, and he's made a complete overhaul to his body, and he's having a great camp.